I did it! I did it! I made a better movie than Pacific Rim!
Wow, how about that amazing fuckbot? He sure did save the city. You feel okay without your arm shot off there?
It's not awesome. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's good.
Okay, we decided to make our own Pacific Rim job because that movie was so fucking terrible. It was a giant robot-sized disappointment. In fact, this summer has been called by some the summer of disappointment. And that may be the most disappointing of all because it's from fucking Del Toro. For those who don't know about it, for the one person in Ethiopia who doesn't know about it...
Hey, leave him alone. He's hungry.
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, that was rude. Pacific Rim job is...
The story of a bunch of giant robots fighting a bunch of giant monsters for the survival of humankind.
And how could you fuck that up? This is the one movie this year I really had high hopes for, but every single scene with humans in it was fucking terrible. Terrible actors spewing lifeless dialogue from a cliche-infested script. And everybody is either incredibly bland or cartoonishly annoying. Like those two terrible scientist guys.
Oh my fucking god.
I mean, I get they were supposed to be funny, but they were just grating. And that one guy is like trying so hard to be Rick
Hey!
That's fine.
Fine, it's fine. I'm alright. I'm okay.
Any robots right now, so. That guy's trying so hard to be Rick Moranis. No one can be Rick Moranis except Rick Moranis.
Honey, I blew the kids!
Moranis' best work. Honey, I Blew the Kids.
This is a pretty good movie.
Honey, I Blew Myself.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, the only interesting characters in the entire movie are the Russians and the Chinese brothers, who get killed immediately.
Oh.
They show this amazing mech, and you're like, okay, I can't wait to see what this awesome, weird Chernobyl mech does, and it comes out and basically punches itself in the dick and immediately dies. And it's terrible, because those guys actually seemed interesting, and they just kill them off like that. So you're left with the weird Australian angry guy team, and the super boring main actor, white boy actor. So that was awful. What a waste. What a criminal waste. And sadly, and this is the most depressing part to me, nerds fucking defend this shit. They make apologies for this movie. I mean, what's the fucking point? And the nerds make all kinds of terrible excuses. And my favorite one is, he made it dumb on purpose.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yes, you know what? Let's do some role play. Let's pretend
I'm not into that.
Okay, well let's do some non-sexual role play.
All right.
I'm gonna pretend I'm Del Toro, and I'm the plan. You're a Hollywood executive,
Okay.
and this was the planning meeting for Pacific Rim job. Okay,
I am
ready?
a Hollywood executive.
Okay, let's get the script ready here.
I don't even
okay,
have to
ready?
role play.
I'm Del Toro. Ready?
Okay.
Guys, I have a plan for this movie.
Yeah?
Let's make it dumb.
Dumb, you say?
Yeah.
I like it.
Let's make it nothing but cliches.
Cliches are hip these days.
And let's cast every actor is super bland.
My wife is bland.
And we'll only give them terrible dialogue.
I love it!
Let's make this stupid as fuck. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. You know how absurd that sounds? Another common excuse is that it's a big joke, and he's in on the joke, and he's winking at the audience. He's not winking at the audience. It's not a joke, and if it is, it's not a funny one. A perfect example of a director fully aware he's making a dumb movie and being in on the joke and winking at the audience is Starship Troopers. An example is the hilarious scene where the kids are stomping on the bugs and the mom is laughing in the background hysterically. Or the guy with the dead dog looking at the camera straight face and saying, the only good bug is a dead bug. Now that's funny. That's making a joke and winking at the audience. None of that happened in this movie, or if it did, the jokes weren't fucking funny. Nerds, grow some fucking balls. Not like in this movie doesn't mean you're not a nerd. It doesn't mean you haven't loved giant robots all your life. It just means you're calling a shovel a shovel. This movie sucked. It was a turd. And it's sad that you can't see that. But I get it. I get it. Do I get it? Del Toro can and has done better. He just turned in a stinker. If this movie wasn't half mentally retarded, it could have been known as one of the all-time great nerd classics in this last century. It could have been up there with Alien, Conan, The Terminator, you know? It could have been a real classic. Instead, it's getting remembered as a movie that people force themselves to like. And that, to me, is depressing. The only good thing about this movie is the giant robots looked fucking cool.
They look fucking rad.
No doubt about that.
Yeah,
Del
of course
Toro
they
got
did.
that right. They were huge, good sense of scale. They looked real.
The city getting
Yeah,
fucked.
everything looked. That all was great. No, I don't have any complaints. I mean, I have one tiny complaint. It would have been nice to see a fight in the daytime when it wasn't
yeah.
raining. You know, that would have been cool.
Yeah,
But
right.
you know, whatever. When it comes down to it, I would rather watch Robot Jocks.
It's on. There's a robot porno on Netflix. Cause
No, there's not a robot. It's not a porno.
Oh.
And it only comes on DVD. Anyway, it's a simple movie in a lot of ways, but it's also ambitious in its own way, and it's just a better movie. And there's no irony in that statement whatsoever. That is 100% true. So, sorry, Del Toro, you fucked up on this one, but maybe the next one. Who knows? I'll probably make another one. Next movie, Wolverine.